afternoon, my amazing students. I want to welcome you to this online teaching and learning processes. Today we are going to discuss on the economics, on the subject called economics, and our today's topic is going to be on supply. Now, we might have heard so much about demand and supply. It's a very conversant topic in economics. The reason why demand and supply is very, very important is because of the problem of the society, which is what to produce, how to produce, and to whom to produce. What to produce is always the major problem of economics determination in the society. Why? In these processes now, we need to know who are those people who are willing, who are able, who are capable to buy a product at the same point in time. That is why demand has to do with consumption, while supply has to do with production. But today, we are going to discuss and leverage on supply. For example, what is supply? We can say that supply can be defined as the ability or capacity which a producer is willing and able to offer for sale, to offer a product or commodity, a product for sale at particular period of time, particular period of what? Time. That is the definition of supply. But the major concept here is what? Ability is what? Capacity is what? Willingness is what? Able. Because when a producer did not have the ability, he won't produce any commodity. And when he did not have the liquidity, which is the capacity, money, he will not be able to produce any commodity. And when he's not able, production cannot take place. So production in this concept can deal with willingness. Production in this context can deal with ability. Production in this context can deal with capacity. So when all those forms are not there, what happens? The willingness is not there, if the ability is not there, if the capacity is not there, that means production cannot take place. And when production cannot take place, the consumer will not be able to control consumption. So in this very context, we are going to move straight to the standard of supply, which is divided into two. So we have supply schedule and supply curve. But before we go to the standard of supply, we are going to talk about the law of supply. What are the law of supply? What is the law of supply? We are going to talk about more on law of supply before we go to the standard of supply. So the law of supply stated that the higher the price, the higher the price, the higher the price, the higher the quantity demanded. The higher the price, the higher the quantity supply. The higher the price, the higher the quantity what? Supply. The reason why this law stated that the higher the price, the higher the quantity supply is because producers are willing and able to offer any production or any product or any commodity for sale when the price is high. The moment the price of a particular goods is high in the market, producer will tend to produce more of that commodity at the same point in time. Why? Because their interest is there. Did you understand? So the interest of a producer lies on the ability of increment of price. That is why the law of supply stated that the higher the price of the commodity, the higher the quantity will be what? Will be supplied. So when the price of a commodity is high in the market, what happens? Then suppliers, which is the producers, are now willing and are able and are capable to supply the numerous numbers of production that have made it through them to the market. So we are going to now discuss about the determination of what? of supply. And the determination of supply is categorically into two, which is supply schedule and supply curve. Which is what? Supply schedule and what? Supply curve. Now let's go. What is supply schedule? What is supply schedule? Supply schedule can be defined as a table. Is a table that shows the quantity of a price. Is a table that shows price. Is a table that shows price and quantity supply. Show price and what? Quantity supply. This is demand schedule for you. The differences between demand schedule and demand curve is that demand schedule is a table, while demand curve is a graphical representation of what is in the table. So whatever is in the table, you can represent it through curve, and curve means graphical representation. So that is why we say supply schedule is a table that shows the price and the quantity what? Supply. And supply schedule is divided into two. We have individual supply schedule and market supply schedule. These are the two. We have individual supply schedule. We have individual supply schedule. Then we have market what? Supply schedule. It's the same thing with curve. Supply curve also is divided into two. Individual supply curve and market supply curve. But let's quickly give an illustration of individual supply schedule. Let's quickly give an illustration of individual supply schedule. This is a table, for example. This place is price and this place is quantity supply. So if the price of a product is 6 naira, what will happen? 10 people will do production. But if the price is 10, you see that about what happened? How many people? If the price is 10, about 20 people will supply. The quality will be supplied to the market. But if the price reduce to 8, what will happen? About 10 people will supply to the market. And if the price reduces to 6, what happens? 5 people will supply products to the market. Why? Because the decrement of the price stagnated producer. So, but if the price is increased, more products will be produced. Did you understand what I'm saying? Because as a result of inflation in economical boom, people normally, producers is happy when there is inflation. Like now, when there is fuel subsidy, people who have fuel on ground before, they are happy that fuel is high. Maybe they bought it as a result of 100 and something per liter, but now they can be able to that is why anywhere you go, you see black market of fuel. Why? Because the price of the product is high. But when the moment that the price beats down to low quantity, you see that the supply in the market will be very low. You see people will quit from that business and enter into another one and the price is high. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now, this is the curve of this supply schedule that I give you the example on, and the curve is like this. This place is P and this place is S. This place is price and this place is quantity supply. So what happened in price? In price, what happened? We have 0, we have 6, we have 8, and we have what? 10. We have 6, we have 8, and we have what? 10. When the price is 10, how many people? 10 people. When the price is 8, what happened? 8 people. Sorry, we have 20. Yes, we have 5. Sorry, we have 10, and we have 20. So when the price of product is 10, 20 people supply. When the product is 8, 10 people, and when the product is 5, 6 people. This is the curve of supply. That is the reason why the line that come across both the quantity of the price and the distance keep increasing. Did you understand? That is why it's increasing upward. Are you getting what I'm saying? So you see that this place is just a normal principles of life that economics is trying to let us know that when the quantity of a product is high or when the price of a commodity is high, suppliers tend to produce more. Did you understand? Then this is an example of individual supply schedule. The market supply schedule, it carries different parts, maybe a company or an industry of kind of people. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is it. So now in supply we have producer, and this is the major concept: the capacity, the willingness, and the ability, and also the ableness of the producer. Did you want to understand what I'm saying? When next we come in class, we are going to continue from where we stop. Thank you very much, and God bless you.